Hey there, we're back here in the garage. We're going to continue work on the car. The next step is to get the engine mounts kind of done, or at least started. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do this. The way we're going to do it is we're going to use just like a generic adapter plate that you'd use on any kind of LS swap, and then that would be swapping an engine into a car that had a small or a big block in it. That's an ICT plate. It's adjustable. It's got a couple different positions you can put it in, 4 I believe. We've got it in the most engine rearward position, which is the most forward position on the plate, and that's just as, you know, cheapo, moroso, solid mount deal that kind of adapts it to a little simpler setup. The whole setup there, I think the motor mount plates were like $30 maybe, and the other plates were, I think it was only like 60 or 70 bucks for the whole setup, all through Summit. The way we're gonna do it is with these that we made, which is not the entire mount setup that we're gonna use, it's just part of it, the first part. Now later there's gonna be a control arm, upper control arm mount over here somewhere, so it'll all get tied together, hopefully. Right now the engine's totally leveled out. It's square front to rear to the frame rails, and I double checked that the frame rails are actually square to the rest of the car as well. And these are the things you want to measure like 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, a million times, because you don't want to build a car that's crooked or not square. Another note is nothing on this car is final welded. Everything is just kind of tacked together so that we could change it if we had to. The height will work with the oil pan that we're going to have on it. It's going to be a little tight with the intake, but we'll make it work. I think it's going to be just right for what we want to do. You'll notice now that we've got it in its final home, you can get a pretty clear idea here of how far back the engine is. It's just about as far back as it can go. I mean, the head is pretty much on the firewall right there, and that's the more forward side. The other head actually goes into the car, but we'll make it work. This is just what we had to do to get the engine behind the axle center line in the front, which is right there. So you can see it's just barely far enough back. So, I mean, that's just the problems you run into when you're doing this front-wheel drive conversion. But we'll make it work. We're probably going to end up cheating the front axle a little bit and moving everything forward just enough that you might not notice in the fender opening. We'll see when we get there.